kept in touch with Uncle. I think we all did. But I never knew he was getting so crazy.
You know what? Crazy is a crazy time.
Thank you, Edie. Go. But, Pettibone, what was he like at the end?
I couldn't really say for sure. I never met the man. We did all of our business by fax and phone. He was a total recluse with the housekeeper.
And what was she like?
Yeah. Was she hot? Did her and Uncle Cosmo do a little horizontal pillow testing?
A definite possibility, but I couldn't say for sure. I never met her either.
I wish you did.
Thank you, Cousin Myrtle.
Thank you, husband.
Well, that certainly hit the spot.
Man, you must have been thirsty. Talk about a chug-a-lug.
Well, this whole thing smells to me. I mean, me and Uncle Cosmo weren't that close, seeing as he ruined my chance at happiness when he wouldn't lend my fiance $20 million 10 years ago.
And he certainly could have helped me with you know who. So far, the only money I've inherited was contingent upon babysitting services. I'd hoped that maybe, just maybe, he would leave me enough that I could have a life.
Huh. How much do you think one of those cost, Deb? A life. I mean, did you know what? I think I'd like me one of them, too.
Oh, is something wrong, Cousin Deborah?
I take it needs, dear, that's all. No ice. Thank you, Cousin Matt.
Well, I just hope to get enough to pay off a few credit cards, you know, and maybe join the spa. I'm not the greedy sort at all. I want very little for myself. I have very simple needs.
Well, I will be thrilled with anything Uncle Cosmo sees fit to leave to me, whether it's cash or the patent. My little mission could certainly use the funds.
So what now, Pettibone? Do we wait for Lola? What do you think? Shall we look for her? Shall we call the constabulary or police?
We don't want to go off half-cocked. This could be another one of your uncle's little tricks. Let's see. My instructions were to gather you here at Cosmo Manor. The exact distribution of the fortune will be revealed at the appropriate time, and of course, each heir must spend the night here in order to claim their share.
Damn, that sounds rather ominous.
Yes, I think maybe we should go for the gold, as it were. Let's see. Once the true heirs are assembled, I am to summon the stagehand, or as Mr. Cosmo so succinctly put it, give him a whistle.
Yeah, what? You whistled?
Yes, Chuck, my good man, we have ascertained the true heirs. I believe the ball is in your court.
Yeah, I don't care what you do with your ass and tay with it, but okay, I'll just get that too.
Thank you.
My dear family and heirs, together at last. Hopefully Pettibone and my loyal Lola have made you feel at home and comfortable. But let us get to the business at hand. As you know, I leave a fortune of $10 million. With $10 million and $200,000 to be exact. Now, Mr. Pettibone's leave will be approximately $100,000. And I leave $100,000 to my loyal Lola. And the rest will be divided equally. Or rather, it will be divided equally among those who survived the night here at Cosmo Manor. The key word is survive.
That's it. That's it.
I mean, what about the rest of Uncle Cosmo's worldly goods? Are you sure you ain't got a tape or two back there you're forgetting?
What about the patent rights?
Sounds to me like Uncle Cosmo was a few meatballs short of a spaghetti dinner.
You know what? I think he sounds cool because unlike you guys, I can live with cash. You guys can have his patent leather shoes for all I care.
Oh, honey, Edie, you're right, darling. There's no need to be greedy. Cash is always in good taste, I understand. But something else just occurred to me this very moment. Now, dear Uncle Cosmo said that all that lovely money would be divided equally among us, right? So now that was $10 million divided by the 5 of us, so that's $2 million apiece. But what happens if, suppose something happens to one or more of us tonight, and suppose one or more of us does not survive the night? I mean, that storm that's coming in.
You mean, what if lightning were to strike that large tree out there, causing it to come crashing down on that side of the roof, crushing all beneath it beyond all recognition?
All outside town! You know I've always hated trees! Trees are bad, yeah! Trees are bad!
What if the river overflows and floods the mansion? Yeah, a flood!
I can't swim, Dad! Don't you remember? I got kicked out of the water after I dropped my bikini bottom of the ladies outside the swimming tram!
Oh, what if a wire snaps and falls into the water, electrocuting everybody unlucky enough not to be wearing rubber boots?
I ain't got rubber boots, Dad! What about my rubber sheet, Dad? Suppose I just wrapping that down? Do you think it'll work, Dad? Huh?
Now, I'm not a math whiz, but it would seem to me that if something happened to one or more of us, and that lovely money was divided up, that would be,
I got it. Alright. So 10 million divided by 4 equals 2,500,000. But 10 million divided by 3, right? Equals 300,333. But 10 million divided by 2 equals 5 million.
I think you'd better stop right now.
Cease and desist, all of you.
Okay.
$2 million apiece is a lot of money. Come on, you guys.
calm down, everybody. Well, she's right. It's just a little old blackout due to the storm. We get them all the time in Buford.
The water is rising, Dad. I know it is.
Keep your powder dry. Don't panic.
That's easy for you to say. You don't have a price on your ass.
Quiet! Everyone, and do not move. As soon as our eyes adjust to the dark, we shall be able to see each other.
Well, I can feel Cousin Bertha.
Is that you, Melanie?
I want my rubber sheet, Dad. I don't want to cry.
Calm down, Edie.
I can't, Dad. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Hey.
You put your left hand in, you put your left hand down, you put your left hand in. Everybody! And you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Well, that's one mystery solved. This Cosmo Cousins is the mysterious Lola, the housekeeper. This is a prescription for Celdane, an allergy medication prescribed to Lola McMartin. We also have some makeup. Caked it on. Empty glasses case and an empty bottle of arsenic.
I don't even know what arsenic
Calm down! I don't know what this all means except one thing.
Okay.
There is a murderer among us.
And I know one more thing.
Oh, I can't believe I'm asking this, but what else do you know, Edie?
Really? Guys, we gotta split our share.
Oh.
Like, come on. Alright, so 100,000 divided by 5. Guys, another 20,000.
Let's cover the poor thing up.
What?
Cousin Edie, I am ashamed of you. Poor Lola only got a pittance compared to the rest of us, and she didn't even live to enjoy it. Oh, achoo. Tisk tisk, Edie. Achoo. Tisk tisk. What's that? And tisk tisk.
What's she talking about, Deb? Because I didn't mean no harm, Deb. Why is she talking to me like that? You know what? It's kind of starting to remind me of something. But I can't remember what.
Well, I don't think she was poor little Lola, considering she had a bottle of poison in her bag.
She didn't have a bottle of poison.
That's right, Cousin Bertha. It was an empty bottle.
Nuns! You know what? That's what it reminds me of, is nuns. They always used to talk to me like that, Dad. Do you remember? You always used to talk down to me. Always trying to make me feel like I'm ashamed of myself.
Empty, but that means...
You hit the nail on the head, Myrtle. We must all tread very carefully. And above all, be very wary of anything that we eat or drink.
Oh my God, the what one?
The whiskey!
Oh, I hate apple juice, Dad. I always told you I did.
I think I feel it already.
My beer!
2 words. Iced tea.
I mean it. I mean it. I feel.
Oh, for pity's sake, Cousin Bertha, do not become so melodramatic. Oh.
No, guys. I think I'm feeling it too.
Thank God.
Yo, cousins, Mr. Pettibone.
What? We have a bit of a crisis on our hands.
Yeah, sorry about your bad luck. I thought maybe you wanted to whistle for me, like you want me to play take number 3 or something.
Take number 3.
That's what I said.
Yes, we can roll with the punches, right? Play it.
Oh, I bet you it's about the pack.
Oh, God.
Play it!
Okay.
Oh, pieces and pieces. I forgot. You probably also want to know about a patent. After all, it's worth more than everything else I own, and I'm leaving it to just one person. I'm leaving it to the Cosmo heir who is clever enough to find where I've hidden it. That's right, a treasure hunt. No one knows where it is. No one. Not even Lola. Because the name of the patent owner is blank. That's right, the first one to find it can just write it in the name. Now, will it be murder? My sweet, innocent, teetotaling, non-swearing little missionary. Or Melanie, whose sticky fingers have gotten her banned from all the major malls in North Carolina. Who still blames me for her deadbeat fiancé who couldn't cut the mustard. Or perhaps it will be the girls. Weird Edie and her devoted mercenary half-sister Deborah. No. I'm reading instructions with the host Bob. You'll organize the he will organize the clue hunt.
Wow. Does that mean more casharama, Deb?
Yes, indeed. The Cosmo patent is the brass ring. But I thought you weren't feeling well, dear.
Give me a second. Huh. Me? I think I'm fine. I feel really primo, actually. I don't think I got poisoned after all. We're high.
Yes, unless it actually works really very slowly, I think I'm perfectly healthy as well.
Well, it is amazing how the mere mention of incredible wealth has such restorative powers. I know I myself feel up to a little treasure hunt. We southern gals are full of strength and fiber underneath our sweet, soft exterior portions.
Perhaps we should call the police.
I suspect you're right.
And you know what? I just thought of another thing.
Don't you dare bring up that topic.
Now, gee, although that's a thought, I was just thinking how Mr. Old Pettibone here is going to be the next one to drop.
Cousin
Bertha.
Bertha?
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 Bertha, honey.
Baby, she's fucking dead.
Well, it never rains, but it pours. I'm no doctor, but I'd say if this wasn't a case of arsenic poisoning, I'd eat my hat.
Now what?
Man, they sure are dropping like flies, aren't they, Deb?
Okay, we should call the police.
Yes, yes.
Because I still think the next one to drop is going to be Mr. Pettibone here.
Me? And why, pray tell?
Because you also had some of that super delicious iced tea, too.
Oh my God, it's right! Antidote! Antidote! Find me out of my way! I need to offer sacrifice at the altar of the porcelain gods! I need to! Wait a fucking minute! I feel fine. Right as rain, top drawer. And I finished my iced tea before Bertha had barely touched hers.
Someone must have slipped it in later.
6 of one, half dozen of another. This is definitely a matter for the police.
I don't know about that, Mr. Pettibone. I mean, maybe we could just cover poor Bertha here like we did Lola, and maybe we could just hold off for just a little while before calling in the authorities.
What have a fool Melanie did?
Well, so that we could have sufficient time to honor dear Uncle Cosmo's last wish, namely, find the patent that is worth absolute millions. Or was it billions? Because it has been my personal experience, which I care not to detail here, the police are apt to trump all over this place, and that little piece of paper could get lost.
Good thinking, Melanie.
Excellent point, Melanie.
And I am so glad to know you, cousin.
So now, where's that Bob?
I'm here.
Oh, good.
Cosmo Curtis. I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here.
good. Thank goodness.
All of you. get off the stage. This area is officially out of bounds until I'm done.
You made this mine!
Off the stage. One of you speak in and break down the screen.
Yeah, got it.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Bob, and welcome to the Pajama Party Murder. Old Barty Cosmo left more of a mystery than he intended. He left a poem that describes where he has hidden the patent. So you have to figure out where the patent is hidden and just who is behind the dastardly deeds we have witnessed tonight. Before I tell you where to get your clue packets, there are a few ground rules. Certain areas are out of bounds. This includes the stage and the backstage areas. And please make sure you remember the number on your packet. The number is how we identify the winners and the losers. Before you try to solve the mystery all on your own, remember that Perry Mason has Paul Drake, Matlock had Conrad McMasters, and even Batman had Robin. So we recommend that you create an effective team to assist you in your sleuthing. Within your clue packet, you will find a word jumble that, when solved, will lead you to the location of the coin. The coin will lead you to the location of the patent. The questions you need to answer in order to solve the Pajama Party murders are on the back of the word jumble. Please write neatly. If you can't read your answers, it's wrong. Remember, this is not a race, but in order to prevent us from being here all night, we're asking that all your solution sheets and packets be turned in to me no later than 9:15 p.m. The winner will be selected from all the teams that have the most accurate answers. The show will resume at 9:30 p.m. with the grand reveal of Who Done It. And at the conclusion of the evening, we will announce the prize winners. You have noticed that you didn't see a program before the show. That would have taken the fun out of figuring out who the real Cosmo cousins were. So, we put a program with each team's clues packet. Once you pick your detective team, please send one person from your team to get a clue packet from an usher. If you want any additional programs, they are available if you ask. We're just trying to save trees. Also, visit the concession stand and get some snacks. The mind works better when fed, and feel free to walk to one of the local bars for some legal libation. This is even better to help you relax your mind after the detective work. Just remember to turn your packets back in by 9:15 to